Some people are just born haters, and those people will tell you that this is not a Halloween team, but let me tell you that this is, okay? Tyranitar is the first dark type, and nothing's more Halloween than darkness. Ogerpon is literally wearing a mask. Matcha Gotcha is a ghost type, and that's cool. Weezing is in a Doug Dimmadome costume. Let me show you Doug Dimmadome. Look at this. This is literally Weezing. Look at that. I mean, come on. It couldn't be more of a Halloween costume. And then we got Skeledirge, who's literally a jack-o'-lantern. And there's one more Pokemon on the bottom of the team, but you're just going to have to wait and see if it's worth fighting me over. And hint, it's probably the most debatable non-Halloween Pokemon on the team. And immediately ruining my argument as my opponent with a more Halloween team than me is Haunter in the #1 slot. And now you might be saying, Sean, it's not even Halloween anymore. Well, it's the day after. It's Dia de los Muertos team, I guess you could say. Now, looking at this team, our opponent just has a much weaker overall power than us. Like, we got a Slush Rusher with no Slush. So we don't have to worry about a Magnet Pull. Honestly, my main concern is the Haunter. And I think we're going to be able to beat that in a number of ways. As well as, we kind of just have a good lead in the form of this Skeledirge. And we can just KO with Earth Power, and that's what we're going to do. A Rock Blast might hurt, but he reveals Sturdy, gets that off. I can't just go T-Tar to like set up Sand to get some damage off, so he did paralyze us, did get Stealth Rocks up, so our opponent didn't make a horrible trade, you know, at least for them. For us, we're not super stoked, right? Because we don't really have removal on this team. It's not a great team, let me not lie to you, it's not great. Not perfect. I'm a terrible team builder, and I often don't build my own teams, but for this week, I did. I built my own team. And that's why it sucks. But I went ahead and cut that out because our opponent was taking forever. I'm assuming this is Scarf, which shouldn't have the damage to KO us, but I'm also not going to tempt fate. I'm going to go right into the Tyranitar because it's kind of our check. He went straight for the Toxic Spikes, which leads me to believe this might have been another sashed Pokemon. Like, this is Sturdy, and then like a Sash Haunter. Anyway, the Focus Blast, that's not going to be able to KO. We just got a notification from Pokemon Showdown that we're restarting soon, so we got to get these matches in fast. Primeape comes in. That could KO us, but I think we're going to save the Sand for later, even though we don't totally need it, if we're being honest. I could just sack right into Weezing, but I'd like to have the T-Tar for later in case I need it to like shuffle some pieces around the field. And we could just go ahead and Strange Steam my opponent. Yeah, Strange Steam. I don't think it'll KO, but if we can get any damage off on just any of these Pokemon, he ends up Terra Ghosting. He taunts us, which doesn't matter because we already clicked to attack. We don't get to confuse. That's kind of an L. But a Ghost type, that's actually not optimal for us because our intended sweeper is this Quaquaval at the end. But we have enough sort of forms of like damage in the form of like a fast knockoff and other ghost dark types. Don't really need this. How badly do we need Doug Dimmadome? We only need him for the Quaquaval. So I'm going to go into T-Tar, sack him off, and then go Ogerpon and just click knockoff. Get a big knockoff up. So one of the things I'm trying to like get into my skill bag is Defiant. It's a move I don't click often enough. Ow, that hurts. I did not like that one bit. We hit the Misty Terrain, that triggered our Misty Seed, which doubles the power of our Acrobatics, and we're going to go ahead and just click Aqua Step, and now we got a Speed Boost and an Attack Boost from Moxie. We are just boosted through the moon, and let me tell you, this set has been sweeping opponents like I've never seen before. However, it's not going to be able to sweep this opponent. So we're just going to go ahead, Aqua Step, get some big damage down. We do get parried, that's not great, but we have Aqua Stepped twice, so we are still pretty quick on the field. As long as he doesn't have any like Scarfers left, we should be good. I'm expecting Ice Shard here. Do we have any use for Quaquaval that we want to conserve it? No, because we can't get these Stealth Rocks up, so it is going to die here. Oh my god, another Sashed Pokemon. He went for a Rapid Spin. Does this thing have anything like, could it KO Skeledirge? Not really. But that does kind of run a risk. We could go Poison Matcha Gotcha and start picking up some damage on our opponent. This whole team's kind of weak. I'm not worried about Tropius. This could be good for us. I'm gonna go Terra Poison, Matcha Gotcha, and Matcha Gotcha. I like that its name is also its move. So yeah, he thought that would do more damage than it actually did. We get to heal a little bit back, less than 1% HP restored, but we got some leftovers giving us some HP as well. Ampharos hits the field. What's the attack stat on an Ampharos like? Is this Ampharos? Is this something I even want to like strength sap on? Not really. We can just go for Matcha Gotchas and recover that way. Ooh, that Volt Switch does a ton of damage. That's way more than I ever expected from this thing. Now what is the /DT on a Tropius? What kind of 68, that's even less attack. His Hurricane probably hurts pretty badly. He's probably faster, if we're being honest. Now that Tropius has like a much better moveset with like Dragon Dance and stuff, yeah. Now we can strength sap appropriately. If he doesn't go for a straight up KO here, we can probably get a full heal just from the strength sap and kind of lower his attack. Wait, no, he Calm Minded. He didn't Dragon Dance. That's crazy. That means I can Calm Mind too. Oh, you have blown the game, my friend. He didn't Dragon Dance, he Calm Minded. I'm gonna Calm Mind too. You're insane. Now that explains why we didn't get a full heal, but honestly, it's probably better for us that he is a Calm Mind variant. We're able to kind of play that Calm Mind dance together. I can maybe go for a Matcha Gotcha burn here. Which, if I'm being honest, never have I seen this move burn. I know it says 20% chance. That feels like a made-up number. That's fake. We're kind of playing a dance here, though, and I'm not sure I'm happy with this dance my opponent and I are playing. Because all I've got left are special attackers. So if I lose, which is very likely, considering the fact that I am leech-seeded, he's just going to be able to sweep to the rest of my team. So I'm going to go ahead and strength sap again. I'm confused now. So there's a chance I just lose on this turn because of the fact that I've been confused. Keep lowering that attack. The more we lower his attack, the worse this gets. Let's try and get another burn here with the Matcha Gotcha. Hurt myself in confusion and lose the game. Cool. Cool. Alright, I guess that's game. Hurricane goes. Paralyzed. Fantastic. I love that. We are unaware. So, like, we don't really care, but I've been paralyzed, and I'm not happy. He goes for a Leech Seed. Okay, that's fine. I Torch Song. Let's try and heal up now. We're starting to get the damage back. We can slack off. Honestly, Skeledirge might be able to win this game for us, and I probably should have just gone Skeledirge in the first place because of him being unaware. Please don't get confused. Please actually be able to click a move. Love that for us. Can the confusion just please end? I think I'm just going to keep slacking off until I can get the confusion to go away. Confusion ended. Get the slack off. Okay. Now the luck's kind of coming back for us. The luck's kind of coming back. He's leftovers plus Leech Seed. So very hard to like actually get some damage down on him. I'm going to slack off one more time. Because I'm not... Oh, maybe I just go for damage. Yeah, I could just get a KO or go for damage. And yeah, go for KO or go for HP. I think I'd go for KO. Yep, he's just lost all his boosts, and that's completely game. That was a huge mistake. I don't know why you would do that. Like, out of all your decisions, that was the worst one. Let's go play another game. Never mind, we can't play another game. Forgot the server was restarting. So, I'm going to be doing a rant video coming up talking about Landorus dropping to UU, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to check that out. Thank you and have a good one, y'all.